All right, Shalom. Shalom, Yasharallah. This is Brother Yahweh from the GMS Nashville camp back with another lesson. Before I can start with this lesson, I want to give all praises and glory honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles and others of the GMS, especially this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father in His begotten Son's name, that people ignorantly unknown, calling God and Jesus Christ. The true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son is Yahweh, which means He exists, and Yahweh Shai, which means He delivers. Okay, so this is another World War III update, and Lord willing, this is edified for the elect. But once again, a World War III update. The U.S. Iranian commander mocks U.S. armed forces. Okay, so this is on RT News. We're gonna get straight to the point. We just don't want to make this too long. But it says on RT News, this is posted today of 2021, January 18. It says top Iranian commander mocks Washington as U.S. armed forces on alert for American attackers during Biden's inauguration. Iran's most senior general has ridiculed the U.S. after American armed forces and the National Guard were brought in to protect Washington from any further violence during the week of Joe Biden's inauguration as president. We are at the peak of our power today as enemies are collapsing, said Mayor Mohammed Hassan Bakhir, the chief of staff of Iran's armed forces, during a ceremony on Monday. The general also described it as ironic that the U.S. have hoped to overthrow the Iranian government, but it's now America that was in a turmoil. They walked on the Islamic Republic not to see the 40th anniversary of its revolution, but the building of their own Congress came under siege, as Bakhir said. Their officials voiced concern that their prestige is being spoiled before the eyes of the world, and now the U.S. armed forces are on alert for the swearing in the ceremony of the new president. Events on Capitol Hill show Western democracy and fragile and vulnerable, Iranian president's claim. So really, this what it sounds like is Iran saying, man, America, you're getting weak. You're mocked. You're a laughingstock. That's what America is right now, man. America is the biggest laughingstock on the planet Earth right now, okay? The Mr. Tough Guy bully isn't looking too much like a bully right now, man. Everybody's like, really? Really? This is what you're doing, America? Really? We can see up your skirt. We can see that you're really not who you claim to be. Okay, that's how these other nations, the other countries are seeing America. Okay, because the American dream and how America's always been on top and on the rise, it's done. It's been gone. The latest time that America was ever on top was during the 1940s with World War II. Okay, it really ever since then, America really hasn't been on top. And it's really showing now, the time that we're in, 2021, it really shows that they're not on top, okay? You let these random motherfuckers, which is already set up, but to the other nations, they're like, you really had people infiltrate on your capital? You really got the Capitol burning? You got, the troops out here at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., and this and the third? Look, man, y'all a big joke. America is a joke. That's why America's being destroyed, because America is a joke. America's a place of lies, okay? Confusion, okay? That's why, it's Babylon the Great, which Babylon means confusion. The scripture's talking about the land of your confusion, the mother of all harlots, okay? A sinful kingdom, which is America. And these other nations, they know that, okay? So it says, earlier December, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said the storming of the U.S. Capitol building by supporters of outgoing President Donald Trump demonstrated the weakness of Western democracy. We saw that, unfortunately, the ground is fertile for populism, despite the advances in science and industry, he stated. Bakhir remarks on Monday followed decades of term of U.S.-Iranian relations, which have been ratcheted up under Trump. His administration emphasized a maximum pressure campaign against Iran involving multiple sanctions and repeated threats of military action, as well as the assassination of Iran Major Soleimani on January 3rd, 2020. Yeah, that was a whole year ago. Okay? Last week, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo claimed that al-Qaeda, I don't know how to pronounce that name, so forgive me, Salakia, has established a home base in Iran, but did not provide evidence for the claim. His announcement was rubbished by Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif as more warmongering lies. A little bit left. It says Iran producing half a kilo of 20% enriched uranium every day without technical problems, says country's atomic energy boss. Trump's unilateral withdrawal from the Iranian nuclear deal in 2018, 3 years after it was signed by the predecessor Barack Obama, prompted Tehran to subsequently increase its nuclear enrichment program and move further away from its commitments under the deal. On January 9th, as Iranian spokesperson said, the incoming Biden administration, which take office on January, has until February 21st to reserve U.S. sanctions on Iran. So they give them like a little time limit. Look, you got a month to reverse U.S. sanctions on Iran. You got a month to do this, that, and the third. If not, certain things that could be taking place. Okay, and during the scriptures and during prophecy, thus say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, World War III is on the brink, and all this is leading to it, because we're going to start off with this. Always got to start off with this, because this is what's happening, man. Matthew 24:6 reading down to 8. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Once again, more wars and rumors of wars. Iranian commander mocks Washington and, U.S. forces, man. Mocking, talking shit. Wars, rumors of wars. What is that? Talking shit. Going back and forth. Petty arguments. Petty conflicts in general between other nations, man, which starts up wars. Okay, so reading again, Matthew 24:6, this is written in red. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's what's happening right now. And the upwards of the people when you read 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter. Okay. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All these, once again, the beginning of sorrows. Okay? We're transitioning into a time like no other, man. World War III is on the rise. Okay? The RFID microchip is here. The vaccine, it's here. Okay? And we've been warning you guys for the longest, man. From Alva Bivens to Apostle Tahar and the apostles and elders of GMS on down. Okay? They've been warning you, man. That's why this is about to be the biggest say-so. Oh, not big say so. Biggest I told you so ever. Okay? What is it? The 18th? Biden gonna be in office on the 20th, man. Who knows what's about to go down, man? But we do know through the spirit that this year is about to be hectic, man. If you think 2020 was bad, get ready for 2021. Okay? It's gonna be even worse. It ain't gonna be better for as you niggas out there that sit here and think that things are gonna get better. Hoping that things and praying that things are gonna get better. No, things are gonna get worse, man. And we hope and pray, that Yahweh Shai come this year, man, and destroy all you wicked niggas and have World War III happen in the chip. Because we want to get out of here, man. Okay? This is Revelations 11 and 14. We'll jump down to 18. It said, the second woe is past, which woe means destruction. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. What's the second woe? World War II. What's the third woe? World War III. Okay? And World War III is on the brink, man, and it's only going to get, from here on out, it's only going to get more crazy with these wars and rumors of wars until it actually full-fledged happens, man, through the spirit. Because the Lord's going to put the spirit on these other nations, to go at it, man, full-fledged. There's going to be no holding back. Revelations 11 and 18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shall destroy from them which destroyeth the earth. Okay, and these nations, the other nations are angry. Iran is angry. Russia is angry. North Korea is angry. Okay, and the list goes on. These other nations are not happy with America. They see America as a joke. America is basically annoying. America's doing too much. America is waiting to take stuff from them, their resources. And why do you think America does that? Because they need, America, quote unquote, needs money. When wars wars make money, okay? And that's how America does it. America tries to point at everybody else, saying that they're the bad guy, when the bad guy and the real terrorists are these Edomites, the so-called white man, okay? And in America, the so-called white man is the real terrorist, the real threat, the real thing that's toxic on the planet Earth. But he points his fingers at everybody else, and everybody go at it. He creeps in behind like a thief in the night, man. and stabs you in your back. Okay? World War III is here, man. And if you can't see it, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's here, and Esau ain't hiding this shit no more. There's going to be a World War III. There's going to be a famine. There's going to be the RFID chip being mandatory. Okay? Plagues and pestilences, diverse earthquakes in diverse places. Okay? Things are happening. Like I said, once again, if you can't see it, this is all on you. It's all on you. Okay? And it shows that the Lord don't want you to see it. Because you niggas are still worrying about stupid-ass TikTok and a whole bunch of other dumb shit. But Esau about to roll. He got the troops out. Remember when he, what was it, on the 11th? I think it was the 11th of September, which was last week. Or beginning of this week that just, no, it was beginning of last week. Okay? That he had them troops out in Texas. Revelation 12 and 12 and Isaiah 59 and 19, man. Esau about to roll. And y'all niggas worrying about dumb shit. Luke 21 and 9. Read down to verse 11. But when you shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So stuff like this has to happen first before World War III comes full-fledged. So these things are happening good. He's mocking. They're talking shit like children. Okay? Verse 10. And then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. And these are great signs, man. These and many, a whole bunch of things that are going on. They had, but the chariots are ready for war, man. More chariots sighting. They had chariots. They had a beam of light coming from the sky, man, with a fleet of chariots flying inside of it, man. Over the U.S. Capitol. Shit's about to get real, okay? And if you're not right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that goes for everybody, hey, well, it is what it is, because if you ain't right in the Lord's eyes, you're going to get caught up in this madness, man. Okay? You're going to get caught up in this World War III. There's going to be a draft. Okay? There is going to be a draft. Scriptures talk about that, man. You know, scriptures talk about in 2 Corinthians, the 16th chapter. You know, matter of fact, I'll get it real quick. I believe it's 2 Ezra 16 and 33 and 34. And the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Right? Because their husbands are going to be going to war, and they're not going to be coming back. Okay? Because they're going to be going to the to fight, man, in the war, and go to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, you know, Yahweh's judgment, man. And they're going to be fighting Yahweh Shai. They're going to be fighting, you know, the other nations, but then they're going to see Yahweh Shai, and they're going to team up together to fight Yahweh Shai, man. And they're not going to win. They're going to be, you know, utterly destroyed, man, by the Lord. Reading on, it says, their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So they're going to be destroyed. Okay? When they go out for the war, they're going to be destroyed, man. Okay? Everybody is going to be destroyed. Everyone that's not of the elect, the 1/3 remnant, okay, you're going to be destroyed. Whether it's by famine, whether it's by war, whether it's by cannibalism, whether it's by being tortured in a FEMA camp, being put to death, whatever. You know, it's all going to be judgment from the Lord. And if you don't get right, you're going to get, regardless, you're going to get caught up in this madness, man. Okay? Joel, the 3rd chapter. Matter of fact, we'll get it. You know, I'm just getting straight to the point with this. Don't need to have it go on for so long. Just get straight to the point. Joel 3 and 9, reading down to 10. Proclaim this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And then people in America claiming that Iran is weak and these other nations are weak. Well, these weak guys, you quote-unquote saying that are weak, they're mocking you. They're mocking the bully, which is America. They're mocking the guy that's supposed to be on top. You're being made fun of. Like you're like in the school. Like when you're in school, they make fun of all the jocks, make fun of the nerds. Okay? You got these basically quote-unquote nerds making fun of the jocks. How does that work? That's ass backwards. You're supposed to be that guy. You're supposed to be that stand-up guy. You're supposed to be that top quality man. You know? But America's that low-level bitch. Okay, excuse my French, but that's what America is. America's a laughing stock. America's a laughing stock. America's a joke. America's going to be destroyed. Okay? Amos 9 and 8, reading down to 10. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. What's the sinful kingdom? The whole world is wicked, but what's that big sinful kingdom? What's the most sinfulest place to be? America. They even have a thing called Las Vegas. You know, a place called Las Vegas. You know, Las Vegas, Nevada. They call it Sin City. Well, let's not talk about it. What's in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, which means he's not going to destroy every so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or known the Israelites according to the Bible. He's not going to utterly destroy the whole house of Jacob, man. Why? Because he's going to save the elect and the 1/3 remnant. So that's the Lord not destroying all of Jacob, man. But this is judgment for you 2/3 when you read Zechariah, the 13th chapter. Verse 9, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. And all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites, once again, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. So you Israelites going to get caught up in this madness, man, if you don't get right. Okay? And this is coming to a place near you, to a time near you, to a home near you, to a neighborhood near you. Okay? And if you don't get right, you're going to get caught up. Okay? And the scriptures talk about how there's going to be, 200 million missiles, man, and these arrows being shot up, and what the prophets have seen, man, with Ezra and Habakkuk, all this, man. We're entering into a time like no other. We're getting so close, you can taste it, man. We don't know what day. Yahweh Shai don't know, the angels, and we don't know, only the Heavenly Father, but we know that it's close, man. Any day now, things can pop off, especially starting January 20th. Oh, man. January 20th, when Biden comes in office, or whether Trump stays in, however it goes down, it ain't going to be pretty, man. Get ready for 2021. As Apostle Hart said, 2021, hasten in the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And make haste means, be quickened, so to speak, okay? Make haste. Be quick with trying to get right with the Lord. So when you first hear this word, man, you should make haste with it, okay? Be quick and get in tune with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So that's pretty much about it. That's just something I want to quickly talk through the spirit. Lord willing, this is edifying for the elect. And before I close, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of GMS, pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Brothers keep fighting this good fight of faith. Kwame Yasharala. We're almost out of here. Shalom and a Baba Ball.